Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf, and welcome back to Strategic Command World War I, Empires in Turmoil, the Shadow of the Tsar scenario. The rematch, we're playing Balthazor Strategic Arcana. He's playing the reds, we're playing the whites, and we're getting into our 10th turn. Should be probably beginning of August 1919. And yeah, last turn we had some success. We took Kharkov and we seized Riga for the Latvians, so basically we're pushing on all fronts apart from the Ural, where we kind of managed to defend effectively so far, but we lost Perm and the enemy has been bringing more and more troops. Let's see how long we can hold the position properly. Good thing is we had some technological breakthroughs for infantry warfare, infantry weapons, both for the southern whites and the Ural whites, so let's hope we can bring in some of these technological helps. But let's first see what the enemy did. Since, yeah, I'm still waiting, kind of like, if we're not 100% sure if just everything is in the Ural. Okay. Here is unfortunate, but sometimes you have to take risks. The Polish division here is not that interesting that he keeps on pushing here against the Poles. I feel like Pulse puts a lot of emphasis on these guys. Wow, this division here entrenched, defending like so nicely. Yeah, this one Cav division is sad, of course, but the first Don cavalry and the first Lithuanian division, okay. Attention, white Euro comrades. Kolchak has a trainload of gold and jewels ready to take him to Vladivostok. Stop and give him to us. Let's quickly check before we do anything else if the Don Cossacks can buy the Cav division. No, it was not on 5, damn it. Oh, that's weird. I would have expected here to be an appropriate supply for the buying back. It's 5 now. Or I'm having a misconception in my head all the time. Well, as we see here, Voronezh and Borisovlets, the enemy is here in a stronger position. Which makes me maybe I'm aborting this attack here. I feel like this costs us just too much, and it will be quite hard to get through here. Yeah. I mean, we can push from the other sides, and to be honest, at some point there's a revolt in Tambov, and when you freed before the revolt happens, then I think the event doesn't even trigger, which takes us the opportunity of 3 units away, basically. So I'm probably not pushing towards Tambov, but if the enemy wants to concentrate troops here, that's fine for me. Alright, something else, yeah, here, Dagabolis. Of course, yeah, we lost the 1 division here, that's sad. But yeah, I think when we stack up a bit, we're gonna be in a stronger position here to attack. I'm really surprised by this retreat in the north also. Yeah, alright, let's get going. As always, we're gonna start here in the north. Reinforcements incoming. With 3 divisions, we might be able to push a bit. The rest here, Americans, they're 1%, they're gonna disappear anyways, so I think this is fine. Don't have to do anything about those boys. And yeah, nothing to do actually. We're gonna save up the MPP and invest them another time. Almost a bit boring. We can check again if there's... Yeah, let's move down since we're getting the reinforcements. Oh no, it's free. We could also surround them soon. Good, I think he took away the division. So, yeah, with the reinforcements, definitely gonna go in the offensive here a bit. Whatever offensive means in this case. But yeah. Alright, here we've got blockade, where we wanted to use the submarine as we knew it already. Checking the situation a bit here. And yeah, we can move up, and maybe we should actually. But I want to be in a better supply situation first. So definitely we need to bring the HQ here to Wiesenberg. breach this turn. Yeah, I guess we're gonna seize this position because the enemy having just one hex here is basically securing the Estonian front for good, at least to some extent. I think the yeah, of course, Skov is manned. Question is how we're gonna push towards it. Ostrov is also manned. Okay, good to know. But I'm rather staying a bit away. This was just reconnaissance mission in the end. The big question for me is where we're gonna push with the northern whites here with Judenich. I think almost we're gonna support a push onto Dagapalis first before we turn our eyes towards Pskov. $178 do we have over here. Northwestern Wise haven't even invested in any infantry warfare. That's insane, but probably something I would like to do right now. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm gonna fill up the ranks over here. Yep. So it's gonna be hard to reinforce this core quickly, so I think I'm gonna move them here and this core here. And then with this support from the north, I think we should be able to take out Dagapolis soon. Here the garrison we take away. Alright, then we're coming to the pulse already. Here we're definitely gonna reinvest all of our strength here in getting ready for the attack. Then here the artillery gets also their strength 10, that's nice. That's kind of it already over here, but we need to breathe and reinforce a bit. When did the Poles get level 1? Also very soon. Yeah, just like here we're not that easy to attack, and with 3 corps and an artillery in reach, plus the support from the north, I think Dagapolis and this yeah, train network, or as you pointed out to me last time, that connects basically here the Baltics with Poland, is gonna be opened up. That's the target, and then we could either push towards Smolensk or Pskov, hopefully, or that would be the plan, I guess. These Ukrainian divisions move up, same with the Polish ones. We can help them, have them here to secure a bit the positions around the Pripyat marches. Okie dokie. To the south. What? First of all, we have the southern ones, and before we do anything else, I'm gonna purchase that tank because we started research on the tanks, right? Not that I was delusional. Nope. That's true, and before we're gonna get, so let's buy the tank core, first thing to do. 300 NPP, quite an expensive one, of course. Whew, and we'll also need a couple of, so that's what I'm wondering on. It should probably rather upgrade my boys over here. It cannot be done all at once anyways. The Poles here get their, they get their core. Yep, that was an expensive one. We definitely cannot upgrade everything this turn. That's the great question to how far we go. Let's use the CAF quickly to advance and get some reconnaissance. Okay, wow, Colon Top is even not occupied. Then let's free that one quickly. to also take Sumi here. It should be Ukrainian, not Polish. Yep, it is. That's good. Yeah, then let's go. The Ukrainians are not priority number 1, so we're gonna like not fill up here, but soon, maybe soon. Question is where we're gonna go with the Ukrainians. They're not a very strong force at the moment, so maybe they have to take like more defensive measures over here, I think. I think he really retreated here out of Ukrainian territory to Belgorod, or that we can't use the Poles. That must be the main intention here. Makes me almost want to operate the Poles to the tanks here to the north. Let's see if here we have more flexibility. Then down here, the situation with Huliapol. Yeah, we brought in Wrangel. Let's quickly, actually we have the outer assist over here. I would like to detach all of the strong fighting units from Denikin and do exactly the shuffle that we to bring the better units under the command of Wrangel, or the important offensive units, whilst he's going to take the rest. Yeah, and then we're gonna see how this develops over time. That's a good one already. Unfortunately, we can't command the other units over here. Should definitely bring the Cubans in this area. Cubans, not Cubans. Yeah, we definitely, I mean, we could wait to uptake them, but we want to take care over here and clear this field, so... They're more resistant than I would have thought. Something, and I think here Wrangel could score his first victory with the calf here. Lovely indeed. Okay, taking them out, that's important. So let's move the Poles maybe a bit over here. And the others get into... Yeah, I think it's good to have the calf here on this side, then the Crimean division. Let's secure the street over here. Fantastic. Let's take the time. Yeah, we want to be in a good position to strike with these troops. These are our main units over here, so that's why we're upgrading. Yeah, I think this is prioritized over the other side, and then here we're gonna retreat a bit. Yeah, because pushing on Belgorod will be the next big thing for us, so that is where we're gonna focus on. And as I mentioned before, then this will lead us here to a little bit of a retreat, which is okay. Just the fact that he had to move these, or like he has these troops here around, I think is at least some kind of a success, because it deters them, of course, from being somewhere else. Yeah, these guys here definitely need to get reinforced. Yeah, not this turn. We don't have the MPP because of the tanks, but next turn maybe. Then here, Now let's retreat. And here we have now our reinforcements incoming, actually. So yeah, these might be helpful. With the these guys, they would need reinforcements, surely. The Astrakhan Cav, I'm gonna move over here, or the Astrakhan troops. Yeah, here we think we have some kind of flexibility. We can actually maybe bring even another unit over here in this area to help us out with a little bit more cavalry. Yeah, that's something we definitely have no lack in. Samara occupied. Some juicy... No, yeah, it is, yep. Good to know. How are we gonna deal with Pugachev? Let's definitely cut off the connection over here. I guess we can starve them out over time, but to do so we need to have... But this is Ural once, that's the problem. But we have some fit units here. Some of these riders are actually strong enough at the moment to have a siege going on. Or they're gonna suffer, probably. Yeah, if there's counterattacks, they're gonna... Yeah, they will suffer a bit, but... I mean, they cut off, that's fine. These ones need to be reinforced first. That's definitely the case, and then we'll see how we're gonna deal with those boys, but I don't wanna... Let's see if we have leftover MPPs, because I definitely wanna invest them first here. No, we definitely don't have leftover MPPs since these guys go. Yeah, we wanted to shuffle him over here, right? Exactly, those go down, so we have the best commanders over here. They're still not dug in, I think, but... Yeah, we're definitely not gonna reinforce here first. Oh, we don't have enough MPP to do so. Yeah, then we're gonna wait over here. The first unit here is on infantry tech 1, that's good. This division is gonna hold out for a bit. It's really impressive how hard this is for them. I would like to, it would be a lovely attack here, but maybe I was too premature. I should have maybe considered attacking them here in supply 2. And we're gonna get some reinforcement for the Ural ones next turn, yeah. And oh, nice core even so. Let's invest still the remaining... Here maybe to this calf, half strength, so we have a little bit more options in this area. Beautiful. Northern White spent all the money. Damn, that's already it. As always. You have a lot of in your head and a lot of in your mind, but the turns are pretty quickly done. Not such a spectacular one. No huge success, rather losses for us, but... Also not a bad turn. I'm still pushing. We're bringing our troops in position. Bought the tank, and I'm optimistic that we can get into offensive over here into Dagapalus, as well as here definitely Belgorod. And then we shall see where the enemy plans to show his next stance. I mean, as I said, Tambov is a little bit problematic. And our problem is also that the partisans coming in now. Maybe a push with the southern whites towards Smolensk, or like rather here westwards. If they stay here in this position, I don't know if we should face them here and move to the east to fight them in Voronezh, or rather push up here and secure Smolensk, Orel, Bryansk and so forth, and have like to threaten Moscow more from the west and also kind of to help out synergy effects here from the south to the north, to the Baltic front. Yeah, you can let me know what you think. Probably when I read your comments, I have already made up some decisions. But that's it. That's what it is. You know, that's the drill. We're doing it staggered with some pre-production, so that's how it goes. This is the downside of downside of our remote. I guess if we would be waiting or like doing it more live, then there would be more waiting times for you guys when we're on holiday or these kind of things. So I think it's beneficial, but you know the drill. Anyways, let me know what you think. Always very much welcome. Happy to hear what you wanna see, what you think, and most importantly, I guess, yeah, leave me a like and a subscription, and also Balthazor if you haven't yet, would be fantastic. And then most importantly, see you next time in the next episode when we continue to push up after we finish the turn together. Not that this is happening to me again. Maoist surrender. Oh, nice, that we don't even have to fight here. That's beautiful. We plunder plentifully. US withdraws. Yeah, that's what happens. Oh, nice, and we're getting more northwestern units. Amazing. Hungarian Soviet Republic is crushed. Poland develops infantry weapons 1. Nice. The breakthrough tanks already. Logistics for the southern whites, all good. Infantry weapon for level 1 for northwestern whites, also extremely nice. Yeah, we're catching up technologically. We have to upgrade a bit over here and there, but that's gonna be helpful for us. Nice. Guys, as said before, thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a good one. Bye. Your Strategy Wolf.